What's up guys, it's Ark here, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you some tips and tricks and basic gameplay ideas on what is in my opinion the best Golem deck in the current meta. So it's this one right here. It has a couple of legendaries, 3 to be precise, so it's not the most F2P deck in the world, but it definitely is the best, take my word for it. I think I've done a video on this before, but I just had to do one again because I enjoy playing this so damn much. It has the Electro Wizard and Baby Dragon, which are excellent support cards, and it has the Bandit, which can catch out your opponents by surprise so easily. So I actually even participated in a Clash Royale tournament called the Clan Royale League a couple of days ago. It was a pretty fun thing. I went undefeated in it, but unfortunately my team lost in the semi-finals, but I'm still pretty happy with my own performance. So I'm going to show you guys some replays from that. So our first game will be against Jose LC from my Clash Army, who apparently is also playing in Spain's Clash Royale Worlds team. So this should be pretty interesting. He's playing a minor poison deck against my Golem, so let's see how this plays out. So starting off, I ideally would like to have the pump in my hand, but since I do not, my next best bet is to just go aggressive with my Bandit and hope that he doesn't have a response. Unfortunately, he did have a Knight there, which completely counters my Bandit, so that was pretty well played by him. So now his Knight is at 50%, but there's an Electro Wizard on the other lane, which I have to address. I managed to counter his Electro Wizard and Miner with my own Electro Wizard and Baby Dragon, but he does poison, which was a pretty good play by him. Now, however, this does give me the ability to pump without him being able to touch it. So that's what I do. I pump up in the middle and try my best to build up an advantage going into double elixir time. So what I'm thinking right now is he wants to cycle. Right here he gives me good log value. I'm able to hit his Ice Spirit, Archer's Knight, and all that riffraff and counter his Miner pretty effectively with my Bandit, and then clean everything up with the Electro Wizard. So right now I'm feeling pretty confident. I have a good elixir lead and almost 2 pumps on the ground. So I'll be putting my second pump right here after he poisons this one. So this game is pretty much done at this point. My advantage is too big. I don't think he'll be able to come back from this. I don't think there's any way for him to make a play happen, especially since he doesn't have a Bandit in his deck. So right here, I guess he would want to cycle back to his Miner, so I do predict that. Here I try to log his Ice Spirit and Archers. Unfortunately, I missed the Ice Spirit and hit only one of the Archers, but I do perfectly predict his Miners. So that was amazing by me, because it saves my pump and allows me a big elixir advantage going into double elixir time. So here I see he plays his Inferno too far up front, so I counter it pretty cleanly with my Electro Wizard, and then I place my Miner for some extra offensive support, and I use a log to try and clean up his Archers, and my log also clips his Electro Wizard, so that's pretty good. I play another Baby Dragon to keep the pressure on him, and then I start another Golem in the back, and at this point there's nothing he can do. I simply have too much elixir on the field, and I don't think he can counter it in any way. So as my Golem goes in, I support it with a Bandit and Electro Wizard, and I also have my Lightning. And I Lightning any minute now, any second now. There we are, there's the Lightning, and our Golem finishes off his tower. And with our tower at 1400 health, there is no way for him to come back from this, and that is GGWP. It's a good game against Jose LC. Our next game is against Ruby Card, who is using a pretty interesting Barbarian Hut Lava Hound Battle Ram deck. Wow, the meta truly is amazing, isn't it? Such unique decks popping up. So let's see how we do against it. But you already know how I do since you saw me win, but whatever. I'll show you how I win there. So starting off, again, no pump, so we pretty much have to cycle back to it. We have the Bandit, however, which is good. But here he plays the Barbarian Hut, so I try to use my Baby Dragon to kill it. He plays his own Baby Dragon to defend, so I use my Electro Wizard. And right here, he has absolutely nothing he can play. So that is really unfortunate for my opponent here. My baby dragon and Electro Wizard can go to town on his barbarian hut, and I even get a free pump off. So right now I don't know what he's doing. I guess he wants to take care of my Electro Wizard before, and now he poisons. A bit late on the poison, but it'll still do what it's supposed to. And now I have to address the barbarians coming at me, so I use my miner to do so. And he'll use his Electro Wizard to counter the miner, I believe. Yep. So with this deck, oh, he uses his Battle Run. Interesting. So guys, I'll tell you what, the 1 elixir skeletons can actually kill the Battle Ram before it reaches your tower. That's a pretty big positive trade for you. So right here, I didn't really have anything good in hand, so I just start off my Golem. He plays his Barbarian Hut, which is a pretty good Golem counter. So I put my Baby Dragon because it does work against Barbarians, especially since it does a decent amount of splash damage. He plays his Lava Hound, which is pretty questionable, but I guess it makes sense. So I go aggressive with my Bandit. And now Bandit is so hard to counter in a deck which doesn't have any solid mini tank like maybe a Knight or a Bowler or even a Lumberjack. So my Bandit does good work against his Barbarians, and now I have a Baby Dragon and Electro Wizard heading towards his tower. He's forced to waste his Battle Ram, but my Electro Wizard still locks onto the tower, dealing some great damage and cancelling out his Battle Ram, so that was amazing for me. And now there's no point in pumping up in double elixir because your pump takes more than 1 minute to give the full value back, so I start up another Golem, and he plays his Battle Ram. So I guess we're just gonna do the same thing again. We can play our Electro Wizard, our Baby Dragon, our Bandit, and I don't think there's any way to stop him. He plays his Lava Hound in the back though, and he poisons my Electro Wizard, which is pretty good from him because Electro Wizard is a key component of my deck, and without it, offense is hard. But look at the Bandit go to town. It manages to get his Electro Wizard to about 10% health so that my lock can clean it up. And now it's pretty easy for me to defend his Battle Ram, or as Hazard calls it, the Pencil, and Lava Hound. And meanwhile, he doesn't have anything to address my Golem, so that's GG. Well played. And now our final game against Mick Child from Team Queso is probably the closest game I've had in ages. It's again, he's using a Barbarian Hut graveyard deck, which is, in my opinion, a hard counter for Golem, especially since Barbarian Hut pretty much shreds the Golem, and it's very hard for me to both destroy the Barbarian Hut and defend his graveyard push. So let's see how we manage to win this. Good luck, good luck. And starting off, we have our pump in cycle, so we're just going to play our skeletons to get to it and pump up immediately. Because with the Golem deck, your main goal is to defend and build up an elixir advantage until double elixir time, and you can start your big Golem push. He goes aggressive with his graveyard, which I did predict, so that's why I played my Baby Dragon in the back, and then my Bandit and Log, which would clean everything up. And now I'm back in cycle for another pump. Isn't that amazing? So basically in this matchup, there is absolutely no room for error. One slip up and you are guaranteed a loss, because it is very hard to push against a Barbarian Hut as a Golem user. So I pump up again in the middle because I don't want him to graveyard the other side and then get good value. So he tries to cycle back to another graveyard. That's what he does here. I guess he'll play a Knight as a tank. I am full on elixir, so I'm forced to play my Electro Wizard, and surprisingly he plays a Barbarian Hut. So I'm assuming he's going to play his Electro Wizard to defend, so I have my Lightning ready. I go aggressive with Bandit, and right here I have a great Lightning opportunity, so that's what I do. I Lightning his Barbarian Hut, his Electro Wizard and the tower, giving me some great value and bringing me closer to another pump. So right here I have nothing better to do, so I'm pretty much forced to pump because I don't want to start a Golem push until double elixir. And now here my opponent makes a good play. He switches lanes and goes on the lane with the pump with a naked graveyard and poison combo. I played my baby dragon too far up. I probably should have played him closer to the pump so that he could have done a better job cleaning the skeletons up. So that was a really valuable push to my opponent because he was able to get some good damage on my tower and kill my pump. So right here he plays another barbarian hut to counter my golem. So I pretty much have to break through. I need to bring his tower down to at least 1000 HP to even have a chance at this battle. Otherwise his graveyard would just kill me. So that's what I do. I just funnel all my elixir into this big push and try my best to get through. I was a bit early on the lightning. I probably could have clipped the electro wizard as well, but that was unfortunate. My opponent did a very good job cycling back to another knight, which was able to clean up my own electro wizard. I do try to place another baby dragon, but it's far too late because he has another electro wizard in cycle, so that's able to counter me perfectly. And now is the time that I have to defend. If I'm able to defend this and place another golem, I will be pretty much set. So that's what I try to do. I play my baby dragon, electro wizard, and log, and try my best to hold on for dear life. And that's what I do. And now this is perfect for me because I'm able to place another golem. And now this is my opponent's biggest slip up. If he had half a brain, he would have played his barbarian hut and tried to defend, but he does not. He tries to go offensive and kill me. Unfortunately for him, I do have my bandit log and electro wizard ready, so I'm able to finish off his push almost completely. And then he has nothing to stop my goal. He tries to place electro wizard as a last ditch effort, but I do counter his electro wizard with my electro wizard. Now it's so close. All he needs is one poison, and all I need is one tower hit, and that from my golem. And that's what I do, and I take the game. So that's it, guys. That's it for the video. And I hope you were able to pick up some valuable tips on how to play this amazing golem deck. I really do recommend you try it in grand challenges if you need a solid deck, and I'm sure it'll serve you well. That's it for the video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed the new clan battle season and are able to get the chest as easily as everyone did last season. And be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.